So despite losing, you say you've never felt more confident about the Lakers.
Yeah.
Jokic ended with a triple-double and then stole the ball from LeBron to close it out.
Yeah.
Maybe you saw a different game than we did,
Sure.
but how was losing actually winning in your mind?
Well, here's the deal. I thought the Lakers would win game one. So I was wrong about that. That's the first Laker game I've gotten wrong this postseason. The streak is over. It's very sad after getting 12 correct in a row. And people were, because I tweeted something similar to this, and people were like, oh, moral victories. Here's what I think some people don't understand about the postseason. No, there are not moral victories, but there are also not actual victories, except for winning the series. It is first to four, and each slice of that pie is harder to acquire than the previous. And so early in a series, yes, of course, you want to stack wins, steal home court, all of that. But what you really want to do, at least what I like to do as someone that's going to evaluate and look at it, is say, okay, who has advantages where, what adjustments can be made, and what is sustainable. What the Lakers succeeded at, to me, almost all of it, except for shooting 50% from three, but they only made 11, was sustainable. They got easy shot after easy shot after easy shot. LeBron didn't have to sweat to get nearly a 30-point triple-double. AD had the quietest 40. Now he's not going to score 40 every night that I can remember. And it's because the Nuggets do not have the personnel to guard the Lakers. Conversely, is what the Nuggets did sustainable? Some of it, but not all of it. Jamal Murray is a very good player. He is not going to shoot 60% in this series. He is, on the other hand, going to be forced to defend, and I don't think he can. Jokic is great. Undeniable. However, through three quarters, he had what Mark Jackson called, or Van Gundy, one of the two, one of the greatest playoff games he has ever seen. That level of play is not going to sustain over the next four games. It wasn't even able to sustain over the fourth quarter, where he was essentially shut out. Turned the ball over, didn't make a basket. Jokic, and this is where the broadcast was like, oh, if you haven't watched Jokic, this is what he does. No, it's not. I have watched Jokic, and he's excellent. But, some context, game one, first game of his playoff career, he took multiple threes without a miss. Second most rebounds of his playoff career. Second most assists of his playoff career. The highest kind of catch-all stat game score. The highest game score in any victory of his entire playoff career. So even by his lofty standards, that was arguably one of, if not the greatest postseason game of his career, and he did it all through three quarters. What else is not sustainable? The Jokic three at the end of the third quarter and the Murray long two from the same spot at the end of the shot clock, those are 1 in 15 shots, and they made them both. Now, you can say Austin Reeves banked in a three, but also Michael Porter Jr. hit a stupid one from the corner. Those two cancel each other out. The Jokic-Murray, those two shots, not sustainable. The Lakers had their worst defensive half of the playoffs, and despite that, had the ball with 45 seconds left, down three, with the ball in LeBron's hands, and he missed. Listen, LeBron at the end of the game missed about a 12-footer, missed that three, and turned the ball over. And so the Lakers could have stolen that game, but I see some replicable things the Lakers can build off of. And the fact that down 11 with a second left in the third and Jokic hits that stupid shot to put the Lakers down 14, the fact that they didn't just say, okay, not our night, and fold their hand, to me, is indicative of a team that truly believes we have real edges here. We are going to be able to score at will in this series, and that is not what the Lakers' strength is scoring. Their strength is defense. So all of that is, to me, reason for real optimism going into tonight's game and going into the rest of the series.
Interesting.
So, go ahead.
No, just like losing is winning is like a very unique
take.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that losing is winning.
Oh, and very? Mm-hmm. It's an adverb. I feel like it could go in between.
Okay. Again, you're now contradicting your own correction of me, but that's fine. Pardon me. The point that I am not saying it was better for them to lose than to win. What I am saying is there are certain times that in a long playoff series, you feel like in the very beginning, oh, we have figured things out. The example I used on the TV show that I'll use again is the 2015 Finals, Warriors-Cavs, Game 3 that the Cavs and LeBron won. At the end of that game, the Warriors figured some stuff out with Iguodala on the court that led to them winning the next 3 games. And while I don't think that putting Rui on Jokic is this catch-all, cure-all like some of the media does, I do think that is an interesting wrinkle. I think they will put LeBron on Jokic occasionally to let AD roam. And I think the Lakers can throw a lot of different looks at the Nuggets defensively to try to cause some problems. I do not think the Nuggets have the personnel to slow down the Lakers offensively. And I don't think the Nuggets are going to score 130 3 more times in the series. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.